Welcome to Mercury Direct. We're still in the shadow of Mercury Direct, and what I want to talk about today is aftercare for Mercury and Venus retrograde. Hi, I'm Jackie with Coventry Creations. I'm here to talk to you about some candle magic that can help you get through the next couple of weeks. So Mercury, the planet of communication, the planet of short-term travel, the voice of the divine, that planet was retrograde up until yesterday. And when it goes retrograde and when it leaves retrograde, things get really kerfluffly. And so we have our Mercury Retrograde neutralizer candle, which is still effective for the next 2 weeks because there's a lot of things that have happened over the past couple of weeks that caused some challenges. I mean, Mercury was retrograde in the sign of Cancer, and Cancer is that home, loving, nurturing. So there might have been some fights. Also, Venus was retrograde, which is relationships and passion and these things. So there might have been some fights from that too. So now we're in cleanup mode, not only for our own energy, but also for the things that have happened over the past month or during all these retrogrades. So the neutralizer candle works really well, actually, with a lot of the planetary retrogrades. This will work during, I think we have a couple more planets retrograde. They just left my head. I'm not an astrologer, and I lean on Storm Sestavani all the time to remind me what's up. So right now, this is still a great candle to use because it neutralizes all the effects that you're cleaning up right now. Another thing to help with this, getting this aftercare with Mercury and Venus going direct, is a lot of home stuff. So our Van candle is amazing for kind of neutralizing. It's very similar in recipe to our Mercury Retrograde neutralizer. This was my first Mercury Retrograde candle. And it does a great job of canceling out some intents or some magic that you may have put out there that you don't think is appropriate right now, or energy coming towards you. What it does is it neutralizes it. Again, I'm using that word too much. So Van is the eraser, is the magical eraser. So this is a great one for if too much energy is coming your way, kind of blocks it and it fizzles it out. This is also, I like to call this the truth teller. So you can see what's really going on, because sometimes we get caught up in the story and we forget about the facts. And so this helps bring the facts back to the forefront. The other things I'm going to talk about is all like home and personal healing. So the healing affirmation candle, or the healing blessed herbal candle, combined with the heart blessed herbal candle, the tranquil home, Motor City Hoodoo, the healing heart, chakra magic candle. All of these things are amazing to clean up your own personal mess, what's going on inside of you, because this is a time where you are filled with doubts, or am I good enough? Am I pretty enough? Do people love me? All of these things were happening during this retrograde, and so we had a lot of tension with that, with these internal processes going on. So when somebody comes at you with, hey, could you wash the dishes a little better? You're like, oh my God, I work so hard, you don't love me. So it's been a lot of big reactions to things that you wouldn't normally react that big to. Home blessing is an amazing one. The home blessing or the happy home blessed herbal, these two, or the tranquil home candle, these three candles are so good for bringing the tension way down. What I like to do is I like to light one of these candles, or maybe the tranquil home candle, next to a bowl of water. The beautiful thing about a cool, clear, fresh bowl of water is that what it does is it attracts all that negative energy. It attracts the challenges that you had, or the fights that you had. It gets pulled right into that water. You only need it there for an hour. You can move it room to room if you want to, and then just take that water, dump it off the curb. Dump it off your property line. If you don't have that ability, flush it down the toilet. Watch it go down. Just watch it leave your property and visualize it leaving your life, leaving your area, leaving your energy. The healing heart chakra magic candle in our recovery aftercare for all of these energies is that we're going to bring this back in balance. It's time to bring some things back in balance. I mean, hey, we're still in a pandemic. We still have to wear masks. We still are weirded out by a lot of things. We're stressed out by politics. We're stressed out by differing points of view. So this helps you get back into alignment with who you are and how you really feel about things. I know for myself, I was really challenged last week, and I actually ended up getting into a shouting match with someone I don't really know. And I immediately pulled myself back, because when I get that kind of stressed, I will put my hand on my heart and then go, oh, that's right. I want to work from my heart center. Not because I'm mamby-pamby or fluffy bunny, but because that's where the real power is, when you work from your own truth and your own identity. And if you can remind yourself of this, and I got back into my own truth and my own identity, took a moment, listened to what that other person was saying, reflected back to them, and then they were able to hear me too, and we parted acquaintances, if not friends. So, and the healing, that's great for physical, spiritual, emotional, mental. That helps just kind of like bring a melody to the discordant energy, create some harmony when things are going like fingers on a chalkboard in your life. That will bring that kind of like take our nerves and relax them a little bit. Not physically, because I don't heal physically, but this helps with that emotional, I've got too much going on. So these are some great options for getting through this next couple of weeks of the shadow of Venus retrograde and the shadow of Mercury retrograde. We're done with the retrograde, so new things aren't happening, but the shadow means it's time to clean up. It's time to bring in a new balance, and that's what these are all about. We still have many of these out in the world. We have many of them available. So this is my fave for the shadow of that before or after retrograde. Works brilliantly. And then the rest of these are to help clean up and heal the challenges that you've been having. This is Jackie with Coventry Creations. I wish you great magic. Keep magic in your pocket. Keep it close and it will keep you close. Take care, everybody. Have a great week.